in Milwaukee as the Bucks look to work the home court advantage. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Celtics made a special trip here for one game. Back in Boston for the next one.
And really no surprise here, guys, at all to find them among the elite teams in their conference. And moreover, I'd say this is a team with a legitimate chance to win it all.
Well, they certainly see themselves as championship contenders and have since the opening tip-off of the season.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Boston. They've got Horford. On out there with Rozier. Then it's Tatum. And it's Morris in the threesome. And Brent, if you're a veteran-laden team that's going to make the playoffs, how do you feel about resting a few starters, especially in back-to-backs? Or is it better to keep everyone sharp and rolling and keep that momentum going?
Well, we know it's not good for the fans to have guys sitting down and not playing in games. But as we've seen in recent years, the importance of making sure that your star players feel fresh both physically and mentally has coaches and organizations thinking differently down the late stretches of any campaign.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
I love his will, his take charge attitude, the aggressiveness, all of that showing up here in the first.
Here's Rozier. Good D by Bledsoe.
And right now they're like a light switch in the off position. 1 of 5 so far. Not an ideal start. When the guy is capable of so many things like that on the offensive end, anytime you lose sight of him, he's got a huge advantage.
Brown, good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Antetokounmpo kicks to Bledsoe. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his first basket of the night. Here's Rozier to the right side. The three-pointer, no good. The Bucks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way out.
Pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Shots good by Baines.
All keyed right there from the lead pass, right on the money.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. And Parker with the basket on the assist by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 3 assists tonight.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Kumbo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Brown, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Rozier kicks to Tatum. Stolen by Terry. Here's Parker. And the dunk by Parker.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And I'm loving what I'm seeing. The passion that they're playing with up and down the floor.
Now here's Brown. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Sinks that one from the post. Tatum's got his first bucket in this one. Parker. Morris with the rebound.
Oh, you just relish those kind of opportunities, and the defense got lucky, but they need to guard that area of the floor a little bit better.
Feeds it to Tatum. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple. Assets, but in reality, only so much playing time to go around. Sooner or later, you knew they'd make a move, and I think they got the best player in the trade. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead.
Very best in the league, right? But every one of them is here for a reason. And there are times where you can really soar with that skill. Kevin?
And that's why Stevens is already one of the best coaches in the league, David. You've talked about him for a long time, getting maximum results from every one of his players. On the wing, Morris. Here's Ojale. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Hits it down to Middleton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Brent, you have 2 championship rings. Some guys would kill for 1. Talk about a season where you thought you would capture a title, but for some reason it just wasn't meant to be.
It's interesting, after the 2005 championship in San Antonio, coming back in 2006, I thought we were destined to get the job done that very next year. And it's funny how slight the difference is between a championship season and just a contending season, Kevin. And a 2. Could have been a lot better.
Horford against Henson. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Horford.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials checked in for Henson. Brown comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Terry in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah, those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
And that is a statement. We're going to keep coming at you hard, even if we've got the lead.
Come get it.
Here's Nader. Allen outside. Puts up a 3.
And not much success from beyond the arc for him here. They should look to work it inside a little bit more and get some easy looks in the paint. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And here is Tatum. Off target at the rim.
I think the defense made an impact on that play, making the shooter feel a bit uncomfortable on release.
And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready. Off that win against the Nets.
And you know what? Up against a weak defense, they were allowed to do pretty much whatever they wanted.
Yeah, what I like, though, besides that, is that they just didn't settle for it, because weak defenses, you could take bad shots. That's not what they did here tonight.
Chris Middleton is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Bledsoe. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Henson in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the...
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Out to Morris. Milwaukee with the rebound. Henson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 15. Now here's Tatum. He's guarded closely. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Henson dishes to Bledsoe. Left side, Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And what a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Bucks with some changes. Jabari Parker's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Muhammad in for Tony Snell. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
Yeah, they're just absolutely getting anything and everything that they want out there. They have not let up.
Morris outside. Here's Tatum. Plays it up off the glass. Tatum's got 7 points.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And Bledsoe, here we go. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Parker, right side. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Shot's good by Bledsoe. And Brett, with the Bucks, they are a team that can mix and match with all their options on the perimeter.
Well, the Bucks most night have an advantage, certainly on the wings, with Giannis out there and how versatile and awkward he is to play against. Jabari Parker and company, that's a lot of the scoring load from the wing position along with Middleton, and they score at an efficient rate. They'd like to get a little bit more shooting. That could make them devastating offensively.
Stolen by Bledsoe. And he banks in the layup. Bledsoe's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Larkin. Off target from outside. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 16-5 run here. And it's Bledsoe off the drive.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Brown with it. Now defended by Muhammad. Kicks it to Larkin. Here's Tatum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Muhammad. The same Larkin. The dish to Antetokounmpo. And he lays it straight in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate.
And so it's Milwaukee. I know it. Here it is.
The advantage, I think, is just absorbing all of that stuff. Maybe on a subconscious level, that you're taking in everything about what the profession was going to represent for you, if in fact you got there. And thank goodness I did.
Well, I always sense you had a from about 19 feet. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Wow, credit there. Somehow finds a way to knock that one in.
The kick out to Brown. Bangs home the trifecta.
The defense cannot let guys get into that kind of comfort zone. You have to patrol the three-point line or you risk getting burned.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Brown's there. And 2 shots. Rozier kicks to Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Brown dishes to Terry. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Tatum's shot is off.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Brown kicks to Terry. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
You can blame some poor defense on that play. Just a total breakdown. Got to at least contest at some point.
Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Ojale. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Goes up. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
It's contagious. Every guy on the team working to keep this streak alive.
It's so fun when you're rolling like this. You just want it to continue as long as possible. And right now, fingertips.
Time over the last couple decades. What do you think has been the key factor or factors in the growth and the popularity of the game?
Kevin, I think the game speaks for itself and always will. The NBA, to me, is the greatest game that we get a chance to watch. Athleticism and poetry in motion. But one of the things at its foundation and core that I've loved is that the guys that are carrying the mantle for the league right now are likable. And there's nothing that beats likability.
And they appreciate, Brent, I think they appreciate the people that were before them very much.
I think they not only appreciate what's gone before them, Kevin, they're in the moment now, and they appreciate what's going on with their careers in their moment.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this
It's the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
they definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
They looked aggressive on the offensive end, and that compounded into lots of great opportunities that he capitalized on.
Rozier the pass to Monroe. Here's Tatum. And Henson pulls it down.
Were those guys back on defense? I didn't see them. Somehow someone missed an assignment. Luckily, he bricked the mid-range.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Out to Monroe. The shot missing. The Bucks go the other way with it. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good work defensively by Morris. And Monroe kicks to Rozier. From deep. Missed. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one.